Are you ready for me having a vague memory of where I am? I don't know, looks like we're after the right, and I think we just freed Shay? Which, a YouTube comment explained to me, actually, that it determines who's worthy based on the level or experience, which I both appreciate because now it means I know what's up, but at the same time, I don't know, it kind of felt like... I liked it a bit better when some people could go free but others couldn't. I don't know. And now that I know the reason behind it or what it is that's doing that, takes some of the mystery out of it, if that makes any sense. What are we all doing? Resting up? Perched on the roof? That's Pam. Okay, that makes sense. Bertrude's deck. Concocting enchantments. Yeah. Missed that xylophone bone system. And the downberries. Yeah, Ruki and Jodariel and Shay are now all liberated. God, the whole thing seems less fun, you know? I mean, Gilman's here and he's cool. I don't know. Minstrel's loot. Ah, yes, we can... nothing for now. That bell Ruki liked. Napping someplace for Tizo. I still need to get Gilman and Pameth out of here. And Tizo if possible. I don't care about Gertrude, whichever. Bertrude. And Hedwyn. Hedwyn's boring. I don't care. And no one seems to be correcting me in the comments about Hedwyn being boring, so I'm glad at least we can all agree on that. Each one of us within the 8, besides the Imp Hob, we would have perished in downside had we not found each other and together formed our union. Yeah, see, the Imps do fine. Here in downside, we are all bound. All are bound. But that which binds us here does have some latitude. We choose the bond of kinship. Our exile took precedence over the differences. That makes sense. The Empire, which had subjugated all our kind to a tense alliance, shall give way to a society in which our differences are paramount. There, may you embrace your ancient cultures, whilst jointly forming a great culture all its own. Next to mercy, it is kinship that shall form the bedrock of our commonwealth. Are we gonna get some crazy-ass plot twist where we're supposed to be going... Nah, that can't be right. Never mind, forget I even said anything. That was ridiculous to even think that. What up, man? After liberation of Shay, I'm just... feel so bad. Everything's sad now. I've lost Ruki, Shay, and Jodariel. Sorry, people texting me. But not people... I guess Shadowspear has appeared on this channel, but not since I was way younger. If you want to know who he is, look up... we played... Super Wagon Adventure, or something like that. DLC quest. Papers, Please, very briefly, and some other thing. Half-Minute Hero? I don't know. We played a couple things together. DLC quest is probably... DLC quest or Papers, Please is probably the funniest. If you really want to look those up. Super Amazing Wagon Adventure's alright, I guess. After liberation of Shay, you find the lone minstrel back at his wagon looking through no such thing that had just occurred this night. Oh yeah, and Bagman. I guess Bagman appeared in like one video. Look up a LEGO Star Wars highlight compilation on my channel. It's old and probably terrible, but he is in it, so I think you see him tilt his head as you approach. Some words of congratulations are in order for this evening, I should think, reader, and so congratulations on prevailing in the liberation right. Surely Shay shall be most grateful, and for a safe return to the Commonwealth ought to benefit the plan in which we are all now play a part. As for your adversaries, the fate, this must have been a bitter loss on Dalbert. Poor Dalbert. Well, they must have known their chance was far from certain. As we shall wait the next turn in the cycle of rights, Celeste and I are to return to our respective duties for the time, as now Scribe's Gate is sealed. Yeah, what is her duty? Like, you hang out with us, what's she doing? I wait when we shall next meet, when next you may live up to the glory of the Nightwings and the eyes of the Ape Scribes which shine down for us. trails off, then nods to you in a cordial manner, bids you a good rest of the evening. Alright, so let's look at this thing. Supposedly, we're 55% probability of success. Odds in our favor. Time to start placing your bets right now. Well, I guess it's not... somebody said there is no game in Vegas, or gambling. It's not a gamble if the odds are better than 50%. 49 and lower is a gamble. Anything higher is you're with the odds. You're not betting. You're going with the majority. Even 50-50 is... that's a gray area. Essence. Didn't we just fight them? I mean, jeez. I still need to fight Manly. I feel like we just fought these guys. I mean, I'll fight them again, don't get me wrong. I'm not sure if I want to fight them. I think it would be awkward for Pamitha if we went up against them in a straight-up liberation, right? So, probably gonna try and knock them out to go against the Dissidents. I still need to fight the Chastity. Fuck the Accusers. I think, Pyre Hearts, nah, poor Fate. But yeah, the Withdrawal and the Temperers, I don't give a shit about. Still, though, stars themselves are fading. Oh, yeah. But yeah, 55%, that's good. Rights to... Two! Two rights? Ah! That's not good. That's barely any time at all. Morning, everyone. And I still need to get Sandra out of that orb. We're still at the mercy of stars, and none can say how soon they'll shine again for us. Let's recover while the moonlight alcove and decide how to proceed. I should play Nier later tonight. I haven't done that in a while. I have plenty of videos for Nier. I don't have many for Pyre left. And I'm going home for the weekend, so I need to record a couple things. I'll probably do 4 episodes of this. Bide my time. Best make yourselves as comfortable as possible for here for the time being, Nightwings. The rites ought to commence again before we know it. Until then, be well. Where are you going? Us you and your companions remain on the mountaintop waiting for the stars to shine. The cycle of rites is ending. The news that Volfrid, the Lone Minstrel, revealed to you now threaten to disrupt the group's resolve. Who deserves their freedom most? Pamitha and Gilman, in that order. Can there be any hope for your revolutionary plan to change the Commonwealth if too few exiles manage to return? Sure, it's already at 55%. Questions hang like a fog over you and your companions. You linger on Mount Elodio. For now, the exiles and the Nightwings vow to stick together. For many opportunities as they shall have. Many moons pass. That's probably got to be real annoying. Just biding time and there's only a few left. I mean, if there's only a few left, I guess it's not like biding time and them not happening is going to make them expire, but whatever. If there's a set number left. On a cold evening, doesn't matter how long it takes to get to that number, is my point. Wilfred finds you off on your own. Oh, my girl. Oh, yeah, my girl. It's time once more. Come see. Wilfred indicates the sky, and through the snow you see that he is right. Soon all of your companions have gathered. Wilfred guards the group in a steady manner. There's no ever fame from sitting in the rights myself. This is a long-held choice of mine for a variety of reasons. You're not going free, champ. Chief among these reasons is so I might direct our plan free from the unwanted attention both in our adversaries and those who oppose us in the Commonwealth. Another reason is my past experience. Even if you're going to say you want to go, you're third on the docket, at best. Headwind's probably above you. I don't give a crap about Bertrand. Tizo's definitely above you. You're fourth at best. You know, Headwind's maybe above you, depends on how I'm feeling at the day, but you're just above Bertrand, who I don't care about. But yeah, I don't give a flying rat's ass about you, champ. Past experience conducting rights did not on good terms before my time. The Nightwings comprised 3 exiles. Brighton, who I believe we actually fought as like the other exiles or whatever, conducted rights. Yeah. Orissa, who died? Got free? Can't remember. Former exile, the Nightwings, yeah, and Oralek. Oh, Oralek's the dude. Betrayed and abandoned in his moment of glory. He fell off a cliff, from what I hear. Don't know what happened to Brighton. I think Orissa died. Yeah, no idea what happened. He might have gone free. I think she died, and he's still running about because he's miffed he fell off a cliff. Which, I would be too in this situation, but, I mean, I don't think I'd have anyone to blame, but little Tizo was with them as well, still learning their ways. Good old Tizo. I don't think I would be resentful of my companions if I fell off a cliff and didn't earn my freedom. It's like, alright, fucking, it's a shitty situation I find myself in, but, maybe it's going to be revealed that Volfred shoved him off a cliff. After Brighton regained his freedom, and the liberation rights, the Nightwings took me in. A story for another time, but one thing I had a capacity to read their ancient book. How were they doing it before? Anyways, when we next turned our way to the Liberation Rice, Orlek was anointed for return. He had long been in exile, and his horns were beginning to show. Do you get more horns the longer... Whatever. We prevailed. Old Tizo snuffed the ancestors' pyre. Good old Tizo. Thus, Orlek earned his freedom. However, just as the shimmering pools do engulf Marissa, she shoved him from the precipice and took her freedom in his stead. Dick move, Erisa. And... Again, dick move, but... Okay, now I get his quest for revenge. That's a huge dick move, and I sympathize with him to a degree. Why are you coming after Volfred? Volfred didn't do anything. She perished, of course. Only anointed can transcend the Shimmerer pool. Ugh. Well, kind of had it coming. But she thought the warnings were a myth and paid the price. She was always restless. I mean, yeah... And, okay, again, I'm gonna be super resentful and sympathetic towards Orlek here if it's like, oh, and then, since one person died, the pool closed off, and they were like, nah, tough titties, no one's going free, I guess. It's a dick move on everyone's part, I think. Again, though, still don't get the hatred towards Volfred. I presumed Orlek perished too to survive a fall off Mount Elodale. Oh, she shoved him off the fucking mountain! Jeez! And I was left alone. Subsequently, I made no attempt to reassemble the Nightwings, knowing that such treachery, such harm was even possible as part of this ordeal. I frankly still do not hold Orisa entirely at fault. I do. Transpired. I straight up do. That was a dick move on her part. I hold instead the Commonwealth responsible. Maybe like 90-10. But, you know, very much, you know, Orisa's a dick, alright? Desperate situation. And I resist the urge to think the rights may be partially to blame as well for pitting brother against brother and sister against sister. I mean, before they had a time limit, I think they're alright, but, I mean, Orlek was supposed to go free. Again, why? I still don't get the grudge against you, though. Be resentful of her, but she's dead. Maybe because you didn't go and find him? I don't know. What's the deal with the exiled, or whatever it is? The heathens, the... fucking complainy dude who hates Tizo. Now I see that Orlek yet lives, at a time when our plan is already in motion, and even the stars are fading, perhaps a signal it describes... Okay, you know what? If given the opportunity, I think Orlek has to sort of jump in line here. That's... The man earned his freedom. I'm not going to take that from him. Like, somebody already tried and they fucked up, but... You know, if the opportunity arises, I will pick him. Just saying, I'm not going to be someone else who takes freedom from him. It's like, oh, but it'll be at the expense of your guys. Yeah, and that sucks, but, I mean... The guy's kind of earned it, you know? Unless he's a straight-up douche to me in the future. He was kind of a dick, but again, a bit of leeway. Perhaps the signal that the scribes themselves note the Nightwings are divided, and they do not approve. But I choose to take it as signs we must act. The scribes have put us in a set of circumstances where each one of us may rise to the occasion. The Nightwings and our plan need all the help they can get, and so I have made a decision, wish to announce here to you all. The name of the Knights reads, and reader, by your leave, I will conduct the rites again. Weren't you trying to get rid of me? A bit earlier. Long if my skills languished in the matter... Yeah, wait a minute, you got it. You explained to me that readers can't go free, and here you are, joining the team. As if... Pfft. Long if my skills languished in the matter, I admit, though I trust I shall regain them soon enough. You're not going free, champ. While I once vowed never to conduct the rites again, our present situation calls for all our resources to be brought to bear. Yeah, I don't care. So if I may be of use during the rites to come, I shall avail myself. That's all now. Our reader shall determine where we had to come first light. Wolford bowed his head, and others exchanged looks, and one by one salute him in turn. Yeah, sure, whatever. You're like bottom of the list. Gather the band. Ah, we got the band back together, everyone. Once more, do several stars shine bright in the sky, revealing several paths for you to pursue towards salvation. Alright. Pamitha's sister, one of them? Who have we got? Hob, that's... Alright, you're not telling me who's at these stars. There's 3. Who have we have? I'm looking for Manly and Tabitha. No, not him. Yeah, there she is. I don't care about him. Right, well, that's easy enough. Shall we? Very well then, reader. Once more shall you face Tamitha, the essence, when the next stars align. I set a course for the hulk of ores at dawn. For now, please get some rest in the remaining dark of night. Can't talk to anyone, but there's a page. Let's check this page out, shall we? As an exile of downside and reader of this book... Alright, I'll bite. What's that? Unlock every chapter. Hey, nifty. As an exile of downside and reader of this book and conductor of rites, you are engaged now in a cycle which has lasted since the dawn of ages. Me? Here within this part of the book is offered a summary of all key figures, locations, terms, and astral phenomena you shall encounter. You know, this really should be at the front, not the afterword. First hand or passing your path to know the history of downside rites, prepare yourself to walk the path towards light and liberty yourself. Should be free again, remember, reveal not the rites themselves nor the existence of this book. Fair enough. Again, I feel like this should be a foreword, not an afterword. Bookmakers? But what do I know? Hey, there's more. Oh! He's... Okay. This is a foreword, but it was listed as afterword. So this is a quick glossary, I suppose. Yeah. Terms continued. And we're back at the 8 scribes. Oh, wait. No, this explains the 8 scribes. I'm not going to read through the glossary, because that would be boring as shit. Explaining the triumvirates, list of terms... Okay, it's still... denizens of Sar. Downside regions. Celestial landmarks. What does that say? Greater Titans. I read that as an S, not a G. Which I think is fair. Olden Scars? That would appear to be it. We done? We're done with that book. I like that thing. Anyways, outside we go. Oh wait, I want to check in on Sandra. She got anything to say? What's more, if you turned, what is it, reader? No. I do know where to find you, and I imagine we'll get one more dialogue with you when Volfred has to undergo your training.
I do so hate to thusly contact you, O reader. Yet an awful rumor reached me recently.
Oh?
That you have within your retinue a traitor.
How's that now?
To the Nightwings and the Commonwealth alike. But you would never harbor such a traitor, now would you?
Who are you referring to?
I trust your time within the downside would have taught you that.
Do you have a judge's wig on? I have a traitor? Well, it's a good thing I didn't set them free. Well, then again, Jodariel, Ruki, and Shay don't exactly seem like the treacherous type, do they? Jodariel is loyal to the bone. Ruki and Shay are my pals. So it can't be Gilman. Volfred leaps to mind, since I only just now recruited him. Might be referring to Pamitha? But I feel like he would have mentioned it sooner if it were anyone other than Volfred. It's possible he's contacting me now just to confuse me, but we'll see how this plays out. Rise from a fitful night of slumber. Somehow the voice... you mean Tom Skipley? I've changed his name 300 times. Which thus far has reached you only in rights, found its way into your sleep as well. You shake free of it. The time at Moonlit Alcove made everyone restless, and the group was eager to set forth at your command. Well then. Suppose we'll be taking off. Whee! Huzzah! To the hulk of ores! Ooh, a thing. What's the thing? There's a couple. I think... No, that's just Manly, I think. Manly Tinderstoff. Sky Explorer! What's that? Neat. As your wagon soars across the sky above Waking Wood, you notice Volfred appear lost in thought. You cannot sense straight away what he's thinking. Not my... Again, when did I get this power? It is simply that being here in the vicinity brings back a lot of memories and gives me much to ponder. I hid within those woods for many, many years, making preparations for our plan. I cast aside... Ah, this guy, yeah. He's totally referring to Volfred. I cast aside my remnants and became untraceable. There, I waited for the plan to germinate, so it means a lot now to be here above that place at least. Quite a view, wouldn't you say, my girl? I still want to know when I got that, and when people... Is that an imp? What's with the imp? Can I interact with the imp? Oh, I killed the imp! That's not what I wanted. I wanted to pick him up. Have him join our crew of drive imps. Okavors is drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps we've already read the doomed ship's demise. Yeah, in the embrace of the unfathomable plurns. That's still not a cool name. Some say it was the sea itself which preserves the ship's remains, hidden properties within the water, sea creatures binding together in ruined planks of wood. Those such as yourself in the Essence know another truth, I gather. The stars would not align... We're the Essence? Led by Tao. The stars would not align over wreckage if it not of greater significance than it first appears. May you have good fortune here during the coming rite. Yeah, no kidding. Got something to say, Gilman? Fight takes you near where you breached past the stormwall and deathless tempest. With the climate and downside intensifying, you wonder if the storm had spilled forth from its confines and started ravaging other regions of the land. Ragged Rock, I suppose? Pamitha wants to land there, and Tizo wants to land at Honor King. Going with Pamitha. Since I've come around on her and she's probably next. Might be thinking, oh, what makes her above Gilman? Because I want to have some fun in the final chapter, you know? I like Gilman. I really... If there weren't limited, he would be next, but given we have a limit, you know, I'd like some chipper attitude, and Pamitha's a bit of a wild card. I think her liberation earlier would probably benefit me in the long road. She would appreciate it. Anyways, you touched down at the Sea of Solus, where you first encountered Sir Gilman of the Pyre. Ah, Gilman. You soon shall carry on by the sea, though for now you have some time to spare. And you'll have plenty of time to spare until the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tokenlad. Talk to you later, shooting our share. See you around Asklands.